Welcome everybody to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, and welcome everybody to whatever that was. That was actually my phone. Have my old phone set up for Pokemon, and I'm doing some auto battles for the event. So that one is not an airplane mode, so that's where that just came from. So I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna put it a bit further away from the microphone, hopefully that helps. But yeah, yesterday we solved the riddle in the last two places where the egg keys appeared, which were in the desert, where we went to a village to get the egg from like a wolf, because the wolf was like the big red. The wolf was appearing in the village, searching for a young girl that once saved his life. It was like ages ago, so she was a granny now. But yeah, basically we helped them reunite. We found her, and yeah, as thanks, they gave us the egg that the girl actually gifted to Ed at some point, and it was like completely like cutting into his neck at this point because he has grown up since that time and things like that, and like yeah, couldn't really wear it anymore, so they didn't want to like waste the egg, gave it to us. And then we went to a village which like kind of was like a bit more medieval style. And in said village, there was a legend about the phoenix going on, and for some reason, all of the adults in the village were asleep since over a week at that point. And, you know, they couldn't be woken. So we heard the legend of the phoenix tears, and the tears apparently should heal the villagers. And they should be like a panacea that heals everything. And it was. We solved the riddle of the village, which was basically another Azran riddle. So we solved the riddle of the phoenix by moving some, like, recreating some story parts of the legends and things like that within like the scenery of the city. And we uncovered the phoenix and uncovered the panacea and found an Azran library with like a lot of interesting information from their period of time. We're gonna keep it a secret though, because the villagers asked us to. But yeah, basically, as a thank you, the grandma gave us the egg. The old lady that was like keeping the secret. She's like the like secret keeper of the village that like knew of the Azran riddle. And that means, because she recognized Aurora as the messenger, and that means we now have all 5 eggs. So let's see where that leads us, shall we? Grateful to them for saving the town from disaster, the elders of Mancinia is happy to hand the Azran egg over to our heroes. Now one step closer to their goal, Layton and the others can move on to continue their adventure elsewhere. aka we completely have the egg now. We've collected 5 aura stones in total. That should be all of them now. Without your aid, it would have never been possible. But what are we supposed to do with them? I believe all that remains is to call upon the power within me and connect with the aura stones. Power? What kind of power? Each time you touched an egg, you were able to bring back a piece of your memory. Is your power perhaps related to that? I believe so. I recall faintly that I have such a power bestowed only upon the messenger of the Azran. With each stone I felt a part of me that was once locked awaken. Then, if we were to let you touch all 5 stones at once, is there a possibility that your memories would be fully restored? Professor, I believe your people advocate a certain rule, and here it is no different. We don't know if we try until we try. I can't believe it. We're really going to find out the secrets of the Azran? I think that calling upon the power of the stones will require intense concentration. I need you to be really quiet, okay? Oh, right, sorry. That's alright. In reality, I'm afraid of what we may find, but being here with all of you, I feel safe. It is the duty of every gentleman to treat his guests with the utmost hospitality. Thank you, Professor. I'm ready to begin whenever you are. Professor, I have a feeling what's happening next is going to be pretty big. Is there anything else we want to do before we ask Aurora to use the power of the Aura Stones? Well, technically I would love to find out. We definitely are missing some riddles, but knowing this, it will not show us the riddles we're missing, so And I don't want to go back to all these places, so let's just directly go into the story. Alright, I'm going to release the power contained within the Aura Stones. Are you all ready? This is it, Professor? It certainly is, Luke. Then let's begin. I just realized the screens are completely flipped. I'm sorry. Ah, that's annoying. That's okay. Wow, the eggs are glowing! Yes, but for whatever reason one of them remains inactive. This is not an aura stone. It's not? You mean it's fake? I don't understand. If it were fake, then it would not have resonated in my hands when we first acquired it. Then presumably the real stone was swapped out at some point and replaced with a counterfeit. It's going to be Targent. They're only ones sneaky enough to do something like that. But why go through all that trouble? If they wanted the eggs, they could just as easily have swapped out all of them. And perhaps their intent is not to hinder us, but to guide us. Professor, the intentions aren't what's important right now. What matters is getting the egg back. You're absolutely right, Emmy, but how might we track it down? That's the point. If it really is Targent's doing, it won't be easy to track down one of their airships. If I may interrupt, there's a possibility that the new location of the Aura Stone may appear on the walls of the Azran Dome. Oh, really? If that's the case, then our troubles are allied. Let's go to there immediately. The Azran Dome was in code, wasn't it? Full speed ahead. Huh. So, it must have been swapped out at some point later in the story, but like, there was never really an encounter with them, so I wonder if it's one of our, people that was swapping it. Chapter 4, Into the Nest. Yeah, Chapter 5, Into the Nest. Oops. I can read. Nah, it was because there was, Chapter 4 was marked before that. Emmy, do you dislike my outfit? Not at all. Those Azran robes are part of who you are. They're not something I'd wear, but they suit you perfectly. I think I feel more comfortable like this. Then, as my days as a fashion advisor are over. Well, off you go then. You needn't worry about me. I'm fulfilling my mission, the purpose for which I'm here. Should go then. I found it. I believe that the real Aura Stone can be found in this location. Ah, that is unfortunate, but not unexpected. You know this place, Professor? I'm afraid so. The egg's currently being kept in Targent's headquarters at the center of a foul, unsavory place known as the Nest. Then it was indeed Targent who stole the 5th egg and replaced it with a fake. But, Professor, we can't simply walk into Targent's base, can we? No, this will be a very dangerous operation. If we are to infiltrate Targent's base, we will have to keep our senses sharp. But we do that anyway, don't we? In fact, I've been meaning to say, didn't you feel something different about code this time? Wonder if all the places we visited have changed. Maybe we should go back and make sure we haven't missed any puzzles. The boy's right. We should make sure we're completely prepared before attempting to visit the nest. There we go. That is what I was waiting for. Yeah, we missed quite a bit. Whoops. That is okay. go there. We want to go to the little kitty in the Bostonius, but we don't want to actually... So yeah, let's solve a decent bit of riddles before continuing to the nest. Yeah. Let's start from the back, because why not? 5 pages. All 5 pages, let's go. In the balance. Despite taking off without age, this hot air balloon has hit a bit of a snag. Terribly unbalanced and keeps drifting off course. Points A, B, and C and D each carry the same amount of weight. Balance will be restored. The weight carried by each point is the total of 4 bags around it. Numbers on the bags represent their weight in kilos. Acrobats cannot be moved at all. Move the sandbags around and get the basket balanced. Okay, so... we in total have 20, 30, 40, 45. Huh. That means the middle one is an uneven one. That means 44 on each. And then one more for all in the middle. So, 9... So 14, basically. No, hold on. 11. 44 is 11. Sorry. Plus the middle thing. No, that won't work with 11. So it needs to be divided by 4. But technically by 3, and then 1 extra for... I don't know if you can actually calculate the amount, since the middle ones are shared. So the middle ones are double up. So I guess that's a trial and error type situation to balance them out. So, oops, there goes my oh, well, there goes my internet. Don't tell me there's a maintenance, no. Oh. Okay. We're back, kind of. Yeah, that was a complete network crash. I'm just looking if they announced anything. Okay, they're doing maintenance. They're doing cable maintenance, so it may crash again. And again, I didn't get a mail, like I should. Also, why did that piece of mango just taste like a cucumber? That's weird. But yeah, rearranging the weights to make them even all around this piece. That's the gist of it. So the 9 and 8 are balanced by 2 with the 1 here, which doesn't work, so I would love to... The 3's over there, so cannot use it. It's balanced by 4 or something. And then add a 2 and the 1 here. So I'm trying to make like all the edges around have the same first. Which currently that's 14, that's 14. 5. We cannot have the 9, so that won't work. So I need to do something here. I can do this, I guess, and then... But then that won't be even anymore. 14, 14. It cannot be 14 though with that, because the 9 here. So 11 would be ideal, I guess, but yeah. Let's try 15. Also, notebook needs to be something that the free can work with. It needs to be like the same mass on every single one. And then in the middle it needs to be like an uneven number that kind of evens all of them out. So technically it's 45 divided by 4, which would be 11, but minus the middle bag. So the reason I'm saying 15 here is basically because I thought of dividing it by 3 and not by 4. Yeah, I said I would do, and then the crash happened and I forgot. Because the crash happened right then. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, I said I would do scene changes. I would just have to do them absolutely annoyingly manually, and it takes a lot of time to swap. And I will forget even more because I cannot use fun shortcuts. So yeah. I'm a bit salty about that not working. Can you tell? Well, the thing is, it should work. The toolbox should be okay. I'm running the thing in admin mode, and it just doesn't want to work. Even though it has the shortcut, like it shows the shortcut overlay over OBS. Okay, I feel betrayed. So it does work if I click into OBS, but it doesn't work. Okay, so for some reason it now doesn't work over games anymore. I guess the run as admin thing doesn't work, but as long as that works, I can use my shortcut, so yeah. It's at least a bit better as long as none of the sources move around. But yeah, so we cannot make 15 with the freeze here, because that would be not working. So it needs to be 15 by like either 5 and 1 or 4 and 2. Let's try 4 and 2. And then the 3 to 15. First of all, 4 and something. This must be 15. So, 11. 7 is not gonna work. 8 is not gonna work. Because 8 needs the 3 to work for the to be 15, and 7 needs the 4 to make 15. So how about the 6? And then the 5. And then 5 and 3 is 8. And 7 is 15. And then we could do this, but that won't work. That would be 15, and that would be 17. And let's try 1 and 5. Also, the direction doesn't matter, because like they're evenly spaced out, so whether I do 5 there or 5 there doesn't matter. It technically works with this. 15. And then this is 7 and 8. Which doesn't work. So how about I cannot replace the 7 with the 5. So because I don't have a 3, cannot replace the 8 there. I could switch these two up to 15, and then that would be 9. And then I would need another 6, so that's not gonna work. So it's the 4 and 2 again. And then put the 5 here, keep the 6 here, which would mean I need 6. Switch these two. And then the 7 would need the 6 to work. Maybe it's not 15. 10, 20, 28, 33. $45. So the common denominator would be 11, but that wouldn't work as the minimum. The minimum I can make is 30. Is 12. Let's try 12, shall we? That would be 12, 8, 12. But then that would be 13. How about we try 13? Doesn't really work because only the smallest one we can do is 14, because we have the free locked here. Sorry. Let's try 14. It also won't work. We could try and aim higher. So the highest number minus the one in the middle, we can get, again, minus the one here. Is 44. Which again would be 11, but since we can use them double on all corners, doesn't work that way with math. Basically, these edges here always need to be the same number. That's what I'm trying to do. Gonna try 16. 16 seems to work. So let's see, 1, 2, and 9 are 11, plus 5 is 16. 17 with the thing in the middle. 10, 16, 17. 10, 16, 17. 16, 17. Hopefully that works. Hey, there we go.
Easy peasy, Professor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that took a bit of trial and error. Directing our delivery. A little girl's eagerly awaiting a delivery of flowers from the spa riding clown, and it's up to you to guide him here. Send for commands, jump a square, go forward, turn right and turn left to the 4 animal symbols to plot the clown's route. Can you help the clown deliver the flowers without falling off the platform? Okay, we would go here. Right and right, he would fall off. So if he would go here, it's likely either jump so this one could be jump or straight. If it was jump, it would land on the bunny. Left and left wouldn't work, because then jump would go over there. So let's try right. And then this guy could be left, which would be the cat, and the cat would be straight. Straight bear wouldn't work. So how about the bear straight? Straight, bunny. So either one of the ones the bear gets is gonna be a bunny. It could also be a left. Technically the bear could be left. And then the bunny could be straight, right, jump, straight, straight, right, jump, straight, left, straight, right, jump, left, jump, straight, left, right, straight. How about that? But it didn't mess up, it should be it. What a zigzag, but it worked. Nice.
That should do it.
It should, and it did.
I think I'm in the mood for another.
Yay! That wasn't too bad. There is a second one of those. That's the reason why I went to the first page, because there's this one. Because I saw the number 2 and I saw that we had the number 1. Straight. Jump. Let's try. Oops. Okay, so straight. Jump. Left. Straight. Yeah, left, straight, left, boop. This one cannot be left. How about straight, right or left? cannot be a left, because if this is left, this cannot be right. Nor can this be jump. So it must be right. That one must be straight. Straight, right, right, straight, right. This could be left then, left. Jump, left, left, jump, straight. No, right, left, right, left. No, right, jump. So that won't work. So this is not straight, but this is right. And this one is left. Then it would be right, left, right, left. Jump, left, straight, straight, right. Jump. The elephant cannot be jump, it has to be straight. Technically, let's try it with that. So right, left, right, left. Straight, jump, bup. Okay, then let's try left. Left cannot be straight, straight, that needs to be right then. Right, jump. Left, right, weep. So, problem is these, if this guy would go left or right, then one of these needs to be the other one, which kind of doesn't work. Because if this one is left and this one's right, and it one cannot be straight, but if this one's jump, and this one is left, and then right, one, whoops. And then for the right one, it would be right, left, right, left, and then either jump and left and jump and right and straight, or jump, yeah, or straight, jump, and then right. That won't work, so it needs to be straight. So the cat needs to be straight. Bunny could be left, and then this can be straight. No, it cannot be straight. So this one cannot be right, so cannot be jump. The bunny could be jump. Then this one left, straight, left, left, wouldn't work. How about the bunny is right? Straight, right, right, straight, right. And then this one can only be left. Left, jump, left, left. Jump, right. Jump, left, straight, left, left, left. Jump. Straight, straight, left, left. Straight, left, straight, left. Jump. And this one could work. Let's see. If my brain didn't do a dum-dum. Nope, seems to be right. Bunk. Hi there.
My intuition should
I have the feeling the puzzles will take all stream today, so
a satisfying puzzle indeed.
buckle up for that. Because we still have 4 pages left. Some of them are bound to be faster, some of them are bound to be slower. Troublesome tent, 98. When an expedition in the mountains, a powerful wind blew away these friends' tent, leaving them exposed to the elements. They have recovered all the pieces, but the pieces need to be stitched together so that the colors match where the pieces touch or will just fall apart again. They somehow picked up a piece of canvas that wasn't part of the tent to begin with. Okay, then let's just do trial and error, I guess. How about that?
You know, I think this may be it.
Okay, this one was quicker. Let's see.
Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Yay, they all can go camping again. Happy campers. $97 pumpkin purveyors. First sisters are taking the pumpkins they've grown to the market in the village. Each pumpkin weighs between 1 and 16 kilograms. Each sister carries 34 kilograms of total. A and C carry the same number of pumpkins and B carries the most. Sisters have all chosen some pumpkins they plan to carry, but how the rest of them get shared out? Huh. $34 in total, huh? So the only close numbers without jump for the ones that carry the same amount. Pumpkins. If they carry the same number of pumpkins, we have 19 here out of 34. Which means I want to give them 2. So 24, 34? 13. 19, 20, 34. And they have the same numbers. B carries the most. And then D carries the least. That means B needs 1 pumpkin more. $19. That's 10, 12, 21, 34. How about that?
Let's shed some light on this one.
Okay, this one wasn't too bad.
Excellent. If I
My
do say
brain
so
is gonna go tired real quick by the amount we have here, I swear. Flexing patterns. Let's see. After a busy day in the shop, the owner has run out of gift boxes he can use. However, he spots some leftover red card and decides to make some more from that. The color cube Nesty provided shown how the single sheet of red card can be divided into 8 boxes. Okay. So we have this corner here, which can only fit so many pieces. So it can fit this one, technically this one, this one. And that's it. No, we cannot turn them, we can only rotate them. This one has 2 on this side. It could be anywhere from this one to this one to this one. It needs to have something that is straight then. This one here. I was gonna go with gut feeling for now. But I already can't make that shape anymore. So, nope. Let's try this one here. We need like a 4 PCO, which we don't have, so that's not gonna work. So that's not working. That's... Could try a different one with this one. Problem is also these edges. Or not. Well, there we go. Got it.
How's this?
Well, I'm blazing through these. I mean, I know I have like 3.5 pages still of readouts, but like each of them has 6, so 21. Hold on, do we have troubled waters? What did we do? I think we did that before. So let's do this. Ah, okay, yeah, this is the bridge thing. So we need to puzzle these into place. There's 2 pieces here that would fit the bill. There's this one and this one, and I don't know which one would make more sense, but we should figure it out. I'm still wondering if there's already some debris. I wonder how they get the other pieces underneath this. You know what I mean? This isn't really gonna work. I need to fill this gap in. The problem is if I do that, I need this piece. And then something to fill that in, which we don't have. That's not gonna work. I guess this one is the only one that works there. Okay, well, that was, again, easier. Of course, that's pure skill, you know? Pure
Here's
skill.
my answer.
I'm totally so good at these. That I didn't waste literally an hour on one of the last ones, like, a few days ago. Totally fine. Stacks of stock. Daring has found himself in a bit of a pickle and needs your help. Box arranging. The box needs to be arranged in stacks, the same color in the following order from left to right. Red, blue, green, and yellow. Red, blue, green, yellow. It doesn't count as move, that's good. There we go. That wasn't bad. Totally. Yeah. Totally not, yeah. But hey! Today we're doing pretty well. Thank goodness. Ah, fish tank. This rotating fish tank is home to a number of colorful fish. These tropical creatures are rather shy and prefer to spend their days hiding in dark places. They are also very curious, however, and the slightest shake or vibration causes them to dash out of their hiding place to investigate. Can you count how many fish are in this tank? There goes my thread again.
Upon careful consideration, let's try that again. Let's try this. Puzzles
Yay!
are a for the
Bonus content for YouTube, I guess. The fish thing in the tank did this one. This is one fish, so I miscounted one double. But yeah, that's okay. I'm just gonna continue the stream, even though my internet is currently gone. But I'm gonna continue the riddles, you know, hopefully it's gonna be back in a little bit. But we shall see. Can already tell that this one needs at least 2 on the edge there. Or I guess 3. I don't like that the internet's gone for that long. It was kind of to be expected, but still very annoying. And we're still not back. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, there we go, we're good. restart because I forgot the blue down here. There it goes again. Or is it? Maybe it's just... Come on, maybe it's just OBS being late, because it says my internet is connected, and it says welcome to the chat room. OBS, you okay? Ah. This mistake is gonna cost me dearly. There we go, maybe I got it this time. It still says 0 kilobyte. That's a bit annoying. It says I have internet.
That was a doddle.
Still says here 0 kilobyte per second. I guess I'm gonna restart the stream and see what happens. Okay, now it at least says my kilobytes and stuff, so bit annoying, bit annoying. Hope people will find back here after all that. Finally, hi. No, I didn't have to restart my stream after the internet was back, because I didn't wanna show the stream like I said everything was connected again, but yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Again, I didn't get any maintenance notification, probably because it's not in the direct network, but on the cables. So I hope we now stay connected. I did do another one of these tire riddles. I guess those who want to see them, they are gonna be exclusive on YouTube. Once I upload the VOD, but yeah, it's literally just one of those riddles where you have to stack the tiles to make an image. Took me a little while. Actually, the entire time where I was out the internet. But yeah. Okay. A choosy Charlie barges into your ice cream shop, making lots of demands about the ice cream he wants. Are you up to the task? For the top, give me a flavor from the top row, but not from one of the ends. Speed lemon? Don't put that in the middle. Put one of those, one of the besides in there. Okay, so for the top, none of the ends. At the bottom, I want a flavor from one of the top and from one of the bottom corners. Ace pistachio, yuck. H strawberry, ew. switch the flavor at the button for the one in the opposite corner. Hold on. But then if she says H is strawberry, ooh. And then she wants the opposite corner, which cannot be pistachio or that. Does that mean chocolate? Like opposite corner? Or opposite corner? That's the question. So like this, I would say, since she doesn't like pistachio, and one in the middle should be the one next to lemon. Give me a flavor from the top, but not from one of the ends, so that could be lemon. Let's see. Maybe? I'm not too sure with the ends. Okay, so it was opposite corner in like a quite literal sense. That's a bit stupid, but okay. What is pernickety? But yeah, lemon mint chocolate chip block chocolate. Why is mint chocolate chip blue? Blue is usually like a completely different flavor, at least here. We have it here either as Smurf Ice or Blue Moon. And it has either vanilla or bubblegum flavor, mostly both. I think I think it's mostly vanilla nowadays, but yeah, just in blue color, sometimes with chocolate chips, but that's not mint. Mint is green here. Either way, pernickety. What is that? My daily English, give me now. Ah, okay. Petty, stingy, in a way. But not really, more petty and less stingy, I would say. Yeah, mint is usually green. Let's call it Smurf then. Jewelry jumble, okay. I'm getting tired from all these riddles, to be fair. It's almost... I wanna actually... I know that sounds like a bit ambitious, but I wanna see that I get the most of the riddles down that I can today. Technically we have still 45 minutes considering the recording time for the game, so let's try and get as many done as I can, and then next time we're gonna go into the Targent hideout and I guess end the game. This poster has been ripped into pieces and jumbled up before being restuck to the wall. You need to put all the pieces in the right place, but you don't want to take them off the wall in case they blow away. You can recreate the 4x4 by moving 4 pieces at a time, either up, down, or sideways. The corner up here, where's that from? That's that one. But then I also need to do... No, this one needs to be here, this one here. And this one needs to somehow go upwards. I think I messed that one up a little bit before. That's okay. Need to move this to the side, move this one, or 2, I should say. Move this there. Okay. Now next up would be this piece to get over there. Can also not move that one. This way, I guess. And then these 4 need to be switched somehow. This one I guess goes to the right. And this one in the middle with this one. So one like is down middle. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Okay, either way, next row would be this one all the way to the right, which I cannot really do. Let's put like this. This one needs to go up 1. This one needs to go right 1. And then these 2 need, these 3 need to be jumping up. Ah. And then that will remove that. Okay, there must be an easier way to do this, like a short. These 3 are messed up. There we go. See, there was a shorter way. I completely mixed up the rest, but yeah. I really hope my internet keeps consistent now. I'm truly sorry. Not the first time that I've maintenance, but of course it's always around this time of night, because it's not gonna disturb anybody. Except for me, and the customary viewers. But hey. Potion placement. Witch has asked you to tidy up her house and tells you where to put each potion. Red, 5 steps from the back door. Blue, 6 from the back door. 5 from the red potion. Green, 5 steps from the front door. And 3 from the blue potion. Purple, 4 steps from the front door. 3 from the... Okay, so... purple, 4 steps from the front door can either be here, or here, or here. Right, 5 steps from the back door can either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, here, or here. Let's try up here first. blue 6 steps from the back door, 5 from the red potion. So 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the red potion. Green 5 steps from the front door. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 from the blue potion. There we go. Purple 4 steps from the front door, and 3, 1, 2, 3 from the red potion. I think that's it.
Set him up and knock him down.
Okay, nice.
Huh.
Smoky brain. So we're just doing the riddles the entire time. It's hard on the brain. Sneak squeezing 11. Okay, this is the same. It's the same puzzle thing, just as before, just completely restarted. I want to make one fit perfectly in one of the corners, but there's none that kind of do. Like this one. I don't know. This one kind of does. No, so there's no like thing that interacts with it well. I want to fill in as many gaps as I can. So something like this. This one will fit on the top. This one wouldn't really. Could fit in the corner there though. This one already doesn't quite work. I want to fit something that fits better in there. The only thing that does really fit is this guy. There we go. So let's go with that. And then for the top we have a lot that would fit. But also this part we have, like, this one would fit perfectly, technically. I guess the zigzag can go at the bottom somewhere, maybe? For now, that is. It's not gonna stay there. Just to play a placeholder. I just want to figure out where this ends, if that makes sense. I think this might be the end here. This one is a bit of an awkward shape, so that won't go there. I need to... I want to find something that fits in there, but there's not really anything that does. And again, this one is kind of the only one that kind of fits in there. This one is the only one that fits in there. Question is, does it go to the side or not? This corner's a bit awkward. I guess this would fit, but nothing that fits in there. Let's move this to the right a little, so I have more space. Kind of, but not really. So I would leave a gap there. It's a very odd shape. It would fit nicely into this one though. So if I stack them like this, maybe. Something that kind of fits in there. So not really that space saving, and that's what's annoying me. I'm wondering if a tail goes in there still, but like this maybe. It's like the only other option I have here, and then maybe something like this. I don't know, that doesn't seem to fit that well though. I think the best fit really is this one. Not this one, where is it? This one. Not this one. This one could go like that. And it has the perfect shape for the top there. And then that one wouldn't fit. Pretty certain these go together like this though. Like decently certain. Maybe something else goes here. I don't know. This could also go to the right here. Since it's a flat there. There's a lot of them that don't fit when I do this. The tail of the white is on the outside, you think? Something like this, you mean? Like that? Oh, you mean, yeah, outside. Yeah, outside of the, yeah, it is. Because I haven't moved that around. Now I know what you mean. My brain took a while there. Yeah, no, it is. That's okay though. I'm trying to like kind of make them fit together roughly, which doesn't really work. It seems to fit so well, but where? I feel like I'm really close, but I also feel like I'm not. You know what I mean? I think these all fit so perfectly. But then where does the rest go? Could go like this. This one would take too much space. Yeah, that's what I meant. It was outside the pot, yeah, but it's totally fine. And I was just trying to roughly make them fit anyways. Maybe this one really goes to the bottom. And there's a huge gap there. I have no power. Red snake bottom left. White snake should be placed on the bottom left. Eh? Top left. Oh, I cannot read. Okay. Top left, bottom left. There we go. Okay, let's try something with that. So needs to maybe go on top or something. And it's such an odd shape, so you know. I think we got something going on with this. The question is how. Yes, this one can go on top. There's nothing good else, so maybe not. It's nothing really long enough to fill that space alone. The best place I can go is kinda here. I mean, that's what we had before. Maybe that's it, you know? I think all of this I was super close with. Except for I didn't know where it went. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was super close with it, but like this entire part I already got. I just needed to move it a little bit over. It's okay.
Stick a fork in it. That part's done.
I'm getting tired. They're good building too. Okay. The thing is, we only have 2 pages left after this, so we're halfway through, I would say. I need to get the things out of the edges, that's my problem. That's what I'm struggling with. Problem is the middle thing. Actually, one of them can stay in the corner. Just need to make sure the others ingredient go then go here. Oh, that's not gonna work. I need to make sure one of the ingredients here gets there or stays there, if that makes sense. Get something there to get that one there. This is gonna take a while, I have the feeling. Okay, you know what? Okay. So if we touch the cheese, there's only one possibility we can do, so that's not it. Or technically it could then do that, and then we're, you know. So no, don't jump over the cheese. If you jump over the patty here, we can only do this, then this, and then that would not work either. So, must be something here. The only thing we can really do is either get the egg, which then doesn't leave us anything, or the tomato. There we go. Good that I got the hint, cause yeah, my brain is too tired, but hey, one hint. At least I'm keeping it at the first one, you know?
Top form today.
But yeah, considering I did so many riddles like in a row just now, I kind of feel fine with that. I wanna, again, make them all today and then next Sunday be able to finish the game at some point. Nose to nose 2, there must have been a 1. I don't know where that is, that's okay. Oh, can you tell my energy is going? Okay, no, we did that already. So yeah, only move about to an adjacent or it can jump over. Which means the first move we have to do technically is either this or this. Let's go and try this one first. Let's try and get the heart over to its place. Whoops. That's gonna take the longest. Okay, we made it with 4 left.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I wouldn't make it. That's okay.
Bring on
I
the
think
next one.
maybe the first try I would have made it also, but I don't know. I wasn't too sure. Be my guest, be my guest. Put my service to the test. Taking a look at this hotel's guest book, you see that 13 guests checked out on the 28th and 16 checked in on the 25th. Stayed there that night. On the 27th, 19 guests checked out and 11 checked in. On the 26th, 12 guests checked out and 18 checked in. Finally, on the 25th, 15 guests checked out, 14 checked in. How many guests were staying at the hotel on the night of the 24th? Okay, so 24 is the question mark. 25 we have -15. Oh, I don't like this. Let's use black and define tips. So there we go. 24 question mark. 25th -15 plus 14, 26. Oops. Also because I wanted to see if there even was a 26, but there's 28. This up to 28. And I'm starting to fall into German, so yeah. Tiredness level reached the peak. Or not quite, I'm not asleep yet, but you know. 26, 12 checked out. Plus, oops. Cannot write. Plus 18. 27 minus 19. Plus 11 and 28. Thirteen guests checked out and 16 checked in. That's 25 that night. Okay, 25. If 16 checked out, that is 9. So 9 stayed there. Minus 13. Or plus 13, that means 22. Stayed that night. This 11. Checked in, minus 19 means 11, we're there. 11 plus 19 is 30. And then minus 18 is 12. Plus 12 is 24. Minus 14 is 10. Plus 15 is 25. Right? Let's hope it's right. I don't want to have to redo the math. Oh, thank goodness.
Puzzles are a tonic.
I wasn't sure at all if I was right there. But yeah, made sense. Ugh. Okay. I'm glad I got that staged silhouettes, huh? But yeah, sorry, my energy is just down the drains right now, but that's okay. I'm still gonna, like, do the next, like, 12 something minutes, 15 minutes or so doing riddles. And let's do as many as I can today, and the rest we shall do on next Sunday. You're taking some instant film silhouettes for a concert program and accidentally click on one of the kick one of the test shots into your pile of final shots. Luckily, the performers are still in place for the final shots, so you should be able to work out which photo is the test, touch the light bulb to change the light conditions, and compare the silhouettes to your photo. And that all the photos were taken with the light directly shining to you. So like this. I mean, she would be on the left. She would then be there, technically. That's the violin of stuff. Okay, I see how they mean it. So basically, so these were taken from here. Which means this flute lady. She's very weirdly in the background, even though she should be kind of more in the foreground. But that's okay. Flute lady, that guy, triangleist, no, violinist, triangleist, and then a sitting guy. But that doesn't make any sense. You should be able to work out which photos to test. All the photos were taken with the light shining directly towards you. So from here. This the triangles makes it. Oh yeah, the closer the smaller. That's true, because the shadows would be okay. The closer the smaller, so that makes sense. So this one is one that actually works. C is one that works. So we have to in this order. Actually not, because the violinist is on the right. It needs to be on the left, so these need to swap, technically. Let's check the next one. That would be the triangles, the really large, the flute one really small, this one medium, this one larger, and this one small. So this one is one of the shots. And here we have the triangles. Decently large, the violin is larger, flute player a bit smaller, very small, and decently small. So that one is also one, just between these two. Which is this shot. So technically it's a violinist. Because we have flute, I don't know the English name right now. Bow? Is it a bow in English? I forgot. Violinist, triangulist, and cello? So it's this one, which means the fake one must be this one. See. Right? Gosh, my brain.
That should do it.
Yes.
I think I'm in the mood for another.
Could be an oboe. I would say it's a cello because I think the because the larger cello. I mean, there's different sizes cellos, I guess, but like some cellos you can actually sit down with, or these bit of cellos will sit down. Either way, that's like not important for the riddle, but yeah. I used to play the flute quite a bit. So flute, oboe, violin, triangle, cello. Wasn't sure if it was oboe in English, but it is too, it seems. String of jewels. From a string instrument to a string of jewels, huh? 43. Okay, let's see. Yeah, lads, would you listen to this? Some would-be thieves have chosen tonight to break in and steal the jewels. Proper lemons, huh? You know what? Reckon I could catch them all with just a single coil of rope. Won't let them put their grubby paws on any of the jewels. Neither. Using every post in the exhibition room, trap all the thieves with a single loop of rope. Just make sure that all the jewels are on the outside. Okay. It would be easier to trap the jewels in, I would say, than the robbers. So something like this? trap the robbers out, and catch the jewels in.
Right, I'm all set.
No.
What will the professor say?
Make sure to use every post. Hold on. Okay, see. Guess that means we could just do this. Do this. And we do this or this.
Want an answer? How's this? You're joking.
Maybe the robbers need to be inside and the jewels outside. Catch them all. And trap the thieves within the loop. Yeah, fair. Okay. So, I guess that would work because they're all inside and the jewels are all outside. How about that?
Want an answer? How's this?
Okay, got it. Ah,
Piece of cake.
glittering success. That's all the feet tied up tight. Nice. And the jewels saved. Not that would ever work. Boatload of a hustle. Okay, let's see. 42. 7 to go after this. Bill put out her 6 orders for rowing boats, and each of them requires 10 logs. He goes to see the timber merchant, finds they have just the right amount. Must buy 4 adjacent pallets. We did this one already. The statesman has no idea how many logs on a pallet has, only that doesn't have more than 5. Okay. So these go into different piles. We already know that. Maybe something like this, or something over here. And it can only be 4 for the sets of 10. Which means something like this 1 4 3 2 2 would work. Okay, it does it automatically, is it? Yay, it's 5 in the pile. Wasn't too sure, but there's no other way really to connect them, I think. The bots are going to be used in floating market. The store owners will be able to open shops now. Thanks to you. Okay. So I just completely ignored, and since it said it's not gonna be more than 5, I assumed it was 5, and then that fit. Oh gosh. Shunting into sidings. Okay. One of your rookie train drivers got confused about where to leave his train trucks at the end of the shift. Train truck? Carts? What? So he jumped them on the far side of the depot and went home. You have to pick up the slack and put them where they need to be, alongside the train on the top track, and with the trucks in the exact order, of course. Take control of the train engine. Sort out this mess. I need to think.
This
It
was
wasn't
quite a moment.
too bad at all.
And there we have it.
It comes from a model train building. Also, that's a very adorable train. Driving trains is just as much fun as it looks. It's very difficult depending on the train, but sure. Acorn allocation. Oh, is this one another one of those with the counting for who gets how many acorns? Okay. From top to bottom again? Okay. So, I'm going to drink a bit of water. We have... I'm just gonna try, I'm not gonna calculate. So he could go for 17 more, 16 more, or 12 more, or 14 more. Let's go 12 more. And with 6. So that's 10, 20. 6, 7, 7 would be 20. And then... that would be 26, so that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna calculate 10, 20, 30, 40, 54, 58, 66, 71. The maximum we can go on is 23. So how about I go something like this instead? Just 10. That's 24 though. Again, it's not gonna work. This one is less. So we have 20 and we have the option for 22. Let's try 22. 6, 13, 22. Okay, I got it. We all have 22 now.
Maybe this is it.
Okay, calculation helped.
Today.
You know what? I'm gonna finish all the Reddits today. Next time we're gonna then do the end game stuff. Strawberry sharer. Who wants to share strawberries? I mean, it depends on many, but still. Okay, that's a decent bit. Time for dessert. You have a huge amount of strawberries to share between 4 children, A to D. You'd think it would be easy, but each of these picky children is very specific about the number of strawberries they'd like. That is kind of stupid, but okay. A wants fewer than B. B wants 3 times what C gets. C wants 5 fewer than A. And D wants half as many as A. Oh, if C gets 1, and he gets 3, and I get 2, but then the 5 fewer than A doesn't work. Start with 3, which would make 9. Which would make 8 here, which would be 5 fewer than what C has. C has 5 fewer than A, and A has 1 fewer than B with 8. Just a difference of 5, you know. And D half as many as A means 4. There we go. That should work, right?
Here is my answer.
Yay! I got it. My brain is still working, even after so many riddles. I mean, today was literally just a riddle marathon, basically. But yeah. You know what? We have 4 left. Let me power through them, and then we're gonna end the stream and raid out. I know today was just very calm, mellow, annoying with the breakups of the stream. And then, you know. One of the jewels in my royal collection is so colossal and precious, I thought the only place for it would be upon my regal head. Alas, the blasted stone is both so ludicrously large and horrendously heavy that it has to now rendered my crown totally unbearable. I gladly give this piece of royal headwear to anyone who can accurately ascertain how many jewels it contains. Okay, let's see, let's start in the middle of the store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 8 is 16. 17. I would say 17, but let's go with 18 and say the red is actually like a jewel or something. Just in case. It may be
My
17.
intuition should serve me well.
Bam.
A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Crown contains 18 jewels. Very pretty, but useless if the king can't wear it. Yeah, that is gonna be head-smackingly, head-crushingly, skull-crushingly heavy. Oof, the future awaits? Question mark? Does it, or does it not? Will we all be wiped out by a meteor like the dinosaurs were? To be fair, not all of them were wiped out, only part of them, but you know. And not directly just by the meteor, but also by the after effects of it, so, you know. After visiting the florist on the first floor in the hotel, this man can be found by the lift spotting a massive bunch of roses and an agitated expression. He's planning to propose to his girlfriend who's waiting for him on the 25th floor. To calm his nerves, he starts thinking about the lift he's about to take. The lift takes 15 seconds to go from the first floor to the 5th. How many seconds will it take for him to reach the 25th? On the first floor for total. If the lift takes 15 seconds to go from the first floor to the 5th. Means from 5th to 10th would be 30. From 10 to 15 would be 45. You see the trick there. The problem is also to go from the floor. That doesn't calculate the waiting times. Things like that. I'm too tired for this. No, I haven't guessed yet. My brain is too stupid to calculate the seconds together. Searching about the lift he's about to take. 15 seconds from the 1st to the 5th. Means 4 floors in 15 seconds. Which means from the 5th to the 10th is gonna be 30. Then it would overlap. I'm so tired right now. He's on the 1st floor. It means he is taking to 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 floors in 15 seconds. Which means 25 divided by 4 doesn't really work. But I will bring him to the 9th and 30 to 45 for the 13th. '16 to the 17th. 21 is then... It's 90 seconds, right? I need to make a meme. 90 seconds from my head thing, but like 1 to 5th is 4 floors. And that means we have from the 5th to the 9th to the 13th to the 17th to the 21st to the 25th. Right? So that means the 15, 30, 45, 60, 65, 90, right?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the trick behind that was. Maybe because it's starting from the 1st floor, not from the 0th floor. Go up 4 floors, yeah, okay. I guess that was that, but my brain had total, like, problems calculating that 25 divided by 4 actually works in that way, from the 1st floor, so technically 24 by 4, which, that my brain had trouble with, because I was like, if it's 4 floors, isn't that gonna be in the middle? Yeah, I guess. But yeah, my brain couldn't handle, like, literally, I was sitting here thinking, 25 divided by 4, that's not gonna work. Or is it? That was my problem, not that it goes 4 floors, but just, Yeah, I'm way too tired for this, to be fair. Did, like, I think like 26 riddles or how many ever we did so far. So it's understandable. After saving up her pennies for a whole year, this woman went on an enormous shopping spree. Starting at the supermarket's entrance, she made her way around the shelves, picking up 14 in total, spending every last penny of the 5,000 she had brought with her. She didn't visit any shelf more than once, and she didn't buy any fish or mushrooms. What route did she take? Didn't visit any shelf more than once. Didn't buy any fish or mushrooms. So she definitely bought the potato. And she didn't buy any fish or mushrooms, so I'm just gonna randomly... She spent all the 5,000? I'm just gonna trial and error this. There we go. I'm way too tired to actually try and
Let's see.
calculate anything. The other one was already so hard.
In the trunk.
It's okay. Today was a very long day and I didn't nap that much. Also, I'm happy to say that my scratching throat, considering that my voice is fine, except for right now where I have the feeling I have something stuck in there, is actually from pollen and not from my sickness getting bad again. So at least for now, it stopped hurting and my voice is still fine, so that's good. Because like earlier when I woke up from my nap, it was like really hurting again, but also I forgot to put my air filter on, which the pollen today were really bad. Like when we went out to go grocery shopping and like to our Tuesday's appointments and things like that, I was sneezing the whole time and there were paths on the road where I literally got like the back sweats from like the allergy and like itching all over the body from the allergies being so bad. It's fine but annoying. We have this case a while back where 3 fugitives were trying to escape on board the train. They each got into different carriages, but none of them hit in the first or last one. When we boarded the train and pursued, the plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding. So as in the carriages, and I decided that in the end, the team we needed has the smallest it could have been. How many of us were on the team? Hold on. We had this case a while back where 3 fugitives were trying to escape on board the train. They each got into different carriages, but none of them hit in the first or last one. When we boarded the train in pursuit, the plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding, so 3. So as in the carriages on either side in the end. The team we needed was the smallest it could have been. Okay, so, 5? Like, just thinking. So we have 3 fugitives. 1, 2, 3. And each got into different carriages, but none of them hit in the first one or last one. When we boarded the train in pursuit, the plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where the fugitives in. And then either end. That means 5, right? I don't know. Like 3 don't work cause of the...
Set him up and knock him down.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Was that way too easy or did I think too complicated? Only 5 officers were needed to ensure the fugitives has nowhere to run. Maybe those crooks should have spread themselves out a bit more. The train is not a carriage, but okay. I guess that depends on how you see that. Okay, we managed to do all of the puzzles we have left. Which is amazing, because technically the next step would be to go into... Let's see what happened. So before, this book here was actually like divided into chapters and now it went into one. But yeah. Okay, we got a lot of the episodes. Practically all of them. Maybe we watch some of them. World times I don't really care for. You can go to the places in the stories. But I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to. That's the thing, we have a challenge, but we don't have any others. I wonder if we get some, but I don't really care for going back there. Oops, I missed this one. We have the dress up challenge. Should we play one each just because we only did riddles today? Let's do that. Okay, here's what I like. I'm trying something cute and girly, but stylish too. Sounds as though you have a good idea of what you would like. Do you happen to have some sort of color scheme in mind? Do indeed. I like lots of warm colors. I want to stand out from the white snow. So something cute and girly with warm colors. Okay, we see what we can do. Feel free to let us know if you have any other specific requests. Nope, nothing. Okay. This one's cute. And warm colors. It's not really warm colors, but okay. Let's swap that one out for this. I'm not gonna say that looks stupid, but hey. You finished? I wonder what you've put together for me. Well, here it is. Oh, it's definitely cute. You don't appear to be entirely satisfied. Well, I was thinking it would be nice to have cat ears, a headband or something. Well, let's take that into consideration. Okay, cat ears or a headband or something. And she was thinking about that, but did only tell us later. Okay. We don't really have anything. That's okay. We kind of did it, but kind of not. You know what? Let's do another one just in case we have some better stuff. Nothing pink, but trendy. When I heard you were creating outfits, I knew you simply had to be the first in line. Wow, really? So what kind of outfit are you looking for? Well, I'd like to try something trendy, but still ladylike, and be sure not to use any pink. Such a vulgar color, yeah, fair. So you want something modern yet elegant. We could include a skirt with a delicate hue. How does that sound? That sounds perfectly splendid. Don't make it plain. Okay, so could add a skirt with a tone deaf. He wants to stand out, but he also don't want pink, so how about this? You finished my outfit, I better make sure it's up to my standards then. Alright, here it is. This is not terrible, and that certainly seems to be what they call trendy. Please, if it's not right for you, they let us know. Hyundai, I'm a little concerned about the headwear, hoping for a sturdy leather cap. Okay. Don't change it too much though. So just the cap. Just the cap. But you wanted something that stood out, right? How about this? Simply divine. Okay. Okay, I guess we got her outfit. That's kind of cute. Weird truth, but okay. I think it really suits you. Gray does look most elegant. Okay, we finished her outfit. That's good. Okay, Luke's mom. Glamorous but unique. Mama glamorous and unique. Something yellow. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have. Let's see. What does she think? Okay, for favorite color on the bottom half, so yellow. Not bad, so yellow on the bottom half. How about that? Certainly gonna stick out. Oops, I made the wrong ops. That's fine. Okay, something that sticks out really well. don't know. Cute casual, 3 stars or more and something, whatever. Let's see what she says. She says... It's a brave attempt, just not right for me. She's just aren't right for this outfit, some other kind of footwear, something brightly colored. Okay, so just the shoes. I mean, she wanted to go for animal wrestling, right? Okay, I guess the... Almost right that this is right. Comfy. Yeah, no, we're missing too many pieces. That's okay. I tried. I haven't written the rules at all. Oh, okay, hold on. Hmm. So I guess I could fill this in from here. Have this stone go here. Oh, okay, and then this stone go in the middle. There we go. Or not. Okay, okay. Let's do another one of these and then I'm gonna... need to fill out the... hold on. I need to fill out the gap in the back there. And then I need to get this one. Nope. Need to get the other one out of the way first. Okay, that one forms a tree if it lands in any of those things. That is good to know. So I guess our only thing we can do is this one. Then this one. Then this one. And then we should be able to do this one. And another one of this one. And that's that course. Okay, the nut roller is kind of fun. Do have to say that, it's kind of cute. I'm not gonna do any more of these, but you know, just to get an idea before we finish the thing next time. Balloons and shrooms. It's my elegant spot for familiarizing oneself with flowers. Okay, hold on. Okay, something about the mushrooms. I need to actually read the rules. The aims to plant 4 different types, bring each garden back to life. Unique blast of energy when they bloom. Okay. Let's see. Let's just do one of these. That sounds pretty boring. So like this. Like this. Like this. That should be doing it. Kind of satisfying. Actually, let's do 2, as I said. Just basically like a little way puzzle. No, this one could also be like this. Then like this. But this one doesn't activate that one. I don't know, something like this. And it doesn't reach that one. So not something like this. This. Then that activates these, okay. This is very satisfying to watch, I do have to say. There we go, nice. Okay. But yeah, I think that's it for today. We tested all of the minigames, we finished all of the riddles, and next time it's gonna be into... that is a very interesting candle. Burn for 3 weeks even without spilling any? That's gonna spill like a lot. It's gonna have to burn upside down, you know? Like here, that's not gonna work. Yeah, sure, just carrying an anchor with him in his suitcase. Makes sense. But yeah, we finished all the riddles we could, which were quite a lot. And next time it's literally just trying to go into the Targent hideout. Today was a bit slower, also due to the internet outages and things like that, and due to me being decently tired. You know what? June raided us last time. Let's raid June. Oh, I see what they mean with the ZBrush. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's raid Madame Juniper. So, they're fiber artists mainly, for those who don't know. Most do now. I know we don't have many viewers here. I'm still gonna, you know, repeat what I'm always saying. But they mainly do like cross-stitch, knitting, all things like that. And, currently, they're taking a bit of time off to rest their hand and arm, and they're doing a puzzle, which looks very difficult. And why can't I scroll? There we go. Now I can scroll. But yeah, let's rate them and watch their mesmerizing puzzle adventure. But yeah, nice black and white, very difficult puzzle with a lot of swirls. It's making one kind of dizzy a little bit. It's very interesting. Seems like she finished the border, which last time she rated us she didn't yet. But yeah, looks very cool. Yeah, but I also gonna like, introduce them, you know, they're fun, cozy streamers, so why not? Yeah, I definitely introduced them all the same. But yeah, I'm gonna be back on Thursday with some more Citizen Sleeper drone stuff. I didn't have time today to prime the drone, so I have to do that tomorrow, but I have everything ready in the other room. Just need to go outside and use my primer because of the fumes. And hope it doesn't rain. If it does and it's not too heavy, I can still kind of do it and then put it kind of inside with an open window, but I would love to leave it outside for at least an hour so I don't get all the fumes to breathe in. But yeah, we shall see. I'm gonna try and then we're gonna paint that next stream, which I'm really looking forward to, and add some more accessories like cables and things like that. So yeah, that's the plan. And then next Sunday I will officially raid the Targent hideout. So hope y'all have a good day. Bye!